As a founder, your team should be aligned, but there are times you get to and you feel like you're all busy, but you can't even see the results. Let's see how you can get your team aligned. On Clarity That Leads, welcome to episode 6 of it. My name is Lilian Girichi, the Clarity Master and your strategy and growth consultant. This is a common thing where you find yourself pulling on different directions. You're the founder or you're a team leader, you understand the vision, you understand the goals, you understand where you're supposed to be going, but it gets to a point, everyone is busy, but you're not really getting the results, the end game of it. What that basically means is that, one, you're not aligned, you don't have a shared purpose, you don't have a shared vision, and what that requires is clarity of it. So I want to address it in three levels or 3 points, and we'll start with the first one. When you find yourself in that situation as a team leader, as a founder, a CEO, manager, and all those things, what do you need to do? You need to actually take a step back and look if you have a shared purpose. Why are you in that business? Why are you doing what you're doing? That is a shared purpose for you. But what do you do with it? You need to get clarity on the purpose. In corporates, I like calling it clarity in strategy, because sometimes you can be busy, but with the assumption that we are trying to reach to the same level, yet we are not. When you don't have clarity in purpose or clarity in strategy, different ideas of success could seem like it's the only thing. What am I trying to say? Everyone will have their own different idea of success. One of them could be, I've finished my work, that is success. Or I'm here early in the morning, burning the midnight oil. That's another definition of their success. But it's not about the time that you've spent from either 7 burning the midnight oil to try and get a task done. It's quality over quantity. That only comes through clarity in purpose, clarity in strategy. What you need to do is get your team together and get a common purpose of it. Second level of it is when you are able to get the team to deliver on what is supposed to be done. But how do you do it? You have the whole plan that you set, maybe a 3-year, 1-year work plan. It depends on the organization. And what happens with plans, they're usually very broad, and you're required to actually break them down into priorities and into simpler work plans. You will need to do that for your organization or for your team members and measure those priorities or those goals that you want to achieve. So break them down into simpler tasks. Remember to always communicate on the expectation and what you need to be done. Third level is accountability. I want to possibly give or shed light on this. Meetings, in day, in out, weekly meetings will not work if accountability is not put into the process. You'll just be having meetings, get yourself to have 1-hour long meetings, but you still find yourself moving around the same thing. What you need to incorporate in those meetings, which are good, but incorporate accountability into the process, is getting the priorities that you had set earlier, getting them into measurable parts. If you had said you want to get 20 clients, fine, you got those 20 clients, but did it fulfill the whole purpose of the organization, or did you find yourself you're getting those 20 clients, but there are 20 clients pulling in different direction for the sake of getting it? So accountability is a glue that shows impact and gets the team to move in one direction. So you're moving from busyness to actual business with impact. For more of this and more lessons on this, get in touch with us to enroll you on our Clarity to Productivity Lab programs that will be able to align your team and move with clarity in strategy. Get in touch with the contacts below and we'll be able to guide you on more.